Merry Meetle. So sorry about the recording this morning. There was a white-bellied eagle right above my little ducky pond, and the Vanillabeans, I've given the group's name. So these are the Cocobeans, and they're the Vanillabeans, and then there's the apples. Mind you, Bella the apples with the vanillas, because I do need another girl and I want to get a peking for free, especially come summer. We are, like I said previous, on the eve of Springs in Milk, time of the frost, and it's now time for me to put these guys back in the run so the vanillas can come out here and have a play before it's time for bed. And I've got to get the bath ready for the two apples, and they can go into the bath and have a swim, etc. An hour later I come and get the vanillas, they go in the bath, these guys will be in their bed, and then an hour after that is going to be the Cocobeans. And that is our routine at the moment every night. So let's get these kids going. Come on, puppy. Come on. Oh, my beautiful girl. Come on. Into the run. Yeah. Come on. You clever ducky. Yeah. Oh, baby girl. You're so clever. You're so clever. Yeah. I'll bring the noodles with us. Yeah. I'll bring the noodles with us. Oh gosh, I need two hands. Sorry. View of the mud. Yeah, got your noodles. Yeah. Little. Clever duckling. They're so smart. They really do. Oh god. The feral neighbour behind me, their dog's gone off. They really love their routine. So let's get the Vanillabeans out. Now, Suna had a bandage, but she's since taken it off. Freya. Yeah, Bella has taught Freya the fine art of honking or yelling. Can't really distinguish between the two. Hi! Come on, Suna, baby. My poor little legs. Yeah. So Suna is disabled, as most of you who watch know. It's okay, honey. Take your time. She had vulgar splay in both legs, which later on developed as she got older into a subluxation of the joint intertarsal, which is akin to a subslip of the ankle joint in humans. Now, basically for nearly 4 years now, this is how we've been managing it. I basically wrap her leg up, and every night and in the morning after the bathtub I give her hips a massage. I use trigger point therapy. I did do that with humans, but now I'm doing applied animal science. I just I translate. Whoa, can you hear that? I can hear that. Total biffo. Oh god. So now I just translate that from human baby to birds. God, it sounds like someone's beating up a dog. Oh, there are people here, is there? Wow. Anyway. So now I had to get Flinty Bum. He's so cute. Poor puppy. So yeah, the vanillas and my two apples, they had their morning fun cut short when we had a white-bellied eagle hovering above us. It was like someone had a remote and they put the bird on pause. It was just there in the air still. They were freaking out, my ducks, and I couldn't figure it out. And then I looked right above my head, and then I saw it. Oh, I swore. So sorry. It is what it is. I'll upload it this morning, tonight, and upload this Suna. Be happy, Suna. Homer Simpsons and Frig, King Frig. My little apples. So the other thing too, now I bought a couple of things, a couple of different houses, and I mishmashed them together to build my run. Wow, the dogs are so feral. Almost sound like they're attacking. Wow. Like, over there, it's all commission houses. Over there, it's all commission houses. And I'm like, just keep the F away from me and my animals. And yeah, I can't wait to get out, but I'm stuck here for now. So anyway, it is falling apart. They use this really cheap shit cuts of fir wood, which literally crumbles. I was given a crate, and I think I'm going to rebuild or build a new chook run using this. So I need to pull apart this crate. I don't have all the tools I need power tool wise. I've got the handsaw, but I do have a sander, so I can at least sand it down. Now this here is something I use in the shed usually to cut things, etc., because I don't have a sawhorse, which I want to get a sawhorse. But I actually want to use this as a leg to put the house on. So I'm thinking of making a flat deck which will lock in to the legs here. So much noise. Jeez Louise. It's okay, guys. It's okay, Suna. Suna's sprinting. Well, she's trying to sprint. Honey, it's okay. There's a dickhead in their car. There's a lot of those around here. It's okay, honey. She's sort of panicked. Honey, you're stuck. No. Okay, honey. You're okay. Bella. Belladonna. Look at that caboose. Look at your caboosey. Anyway, so madness. So that's what I'm wanting to do. I'm actually putting up a curtain in the laundry at the moment, so I can't do it tonight. I also need to handsaw branches overhanging this run. I'm sick of the bird shit on everything. You don't want bird shit on everything because it's not just horrible to look at, but it also carries vectors for diseases that you don't want animals to have, which is crappy. Anyway, so back to this. I want to do a deck. So even if I end up making the deck over the next couple of days, putting it inside the run, so I will basically use this to pull apart my crate, also to sand the individual pieces, and then once I've done that, I will then put it in there and I'll assemble the deck in there and let my hens come out here to pick things apart. Now this is an old table which is tinted in a mahogany stain, but it is actually individual pieces which are glued. I was even thinking of using this as an actual deck, trimming off the curve, sanding it down and painting it, which will free up this wood for an actual house. The other thing I've got too is I've had sitting here, because I was just going to reclad the house, but the whole frame is crap. Like the bottom's falling here, the bottom already fell there before, now the bottom's falling on that one. So this cladding here is left over from work that had to be done on the house, and it will be perfect to do a nice little white house for my Wookiees. Look, having trays, slide in and out trays of a Chookhouse is absolutely feckless. You're better off having roofs that you can open at the top, like a hinge, and access also flat ways, be it, you know, a hinge at the front or something to clean out. Yeah, they're hopeless, because the girls end up putting the hay everywhere and you can't slide it out anyway, and you can't really clean properly with that. So If you had hamsters or rabbits, yeah, that would work. Chickens that they're marketed for, nope, absolutely feckless. So anyway, it's a little bit update with my birds. I need the door closed by itself. I do have some spare hinges that I want to use. Hello, honey. Oh, let's get these noodles out. Hang on, puppy. No, you've got to redo the runs as well. I've got to redo everything. So that's the thing about spring. Early spring, still frosty, still cold out, but the clock really starts ticking to get shit done for a really, fruitful mid-spring and summer and autumn to come. This is how it rumbles. Hey, who wants the schnoodles? Oh, little. No. So that also means that if I have to isolate the two, keep the two brothers separate. They can't sleep together at night anymore. So the girls have to sleep with the boys now. However, only one boy. So poor Suna has got Frigg by herself. Whew, I need a bigger bed so I can have 3 in that bed, or 4. My plan is to get another Peking girl, have her with the vanillas, take Bella out and put her back with the other 2 apples. And, so they can have their own lot, and then that will work out better. You know what, in the long run, in my head, moving further out, it has always been a plan that I was going to separate my birds more like with like. It just means I've had to do it sooner than later. In a way I don't mind, but kind of sad. I love seeing my boys together with the 2 brothers. It's so cute. I think, like I said in the previous vlog, that Fawn just wanted to be his own man. And with Frigg being such an alpha, the only way you can do that with Frigg at this point of time was to get into biffos. But he still loves his brother. I know they still love each other. They just can't help themselves. Boys and the hormones. Apples? I better run the bathtub. Don't be scared, Flint. He still shakes at this time of the evening. He shakes in fear as if he's seen things he shouldn't have seen. It's okay, puppy. He's dropping his head up and down. He's being cute, and he's going to in a minute collapse. There he goes. And wag his tail. He's such a sweetie. No, puppy. I literally always have to keep him protected. Oh, poor thing. What he must have been through. And people are disgusting how they can keep and breed and sell animals off the way they do. And put them through things they do. Mr. Frigg! Aren't you beautiful? So anyway, so that's my Vanillabean plan. My apple plan. The Cocobeans. And the new Chookhouse that will start to take into. Now also remember that chooks like to perch. They like to roost up high in trees usually. So by having a house that's higher off the ground, the other reason why I like the metal legs, it's harder for rodents to climb up those legs. And the other reason why I don't want a slide out tray, because then rodents can't squeeze in the gaps of the slide. And having that thicker wood is going to make it much more pest proof as well. Anyway, blessed be Mary part. I need to finish with a curtain, get the bathtub running for these 2, grab these 2 for the bath. Let's grab some herbs for them. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Mr. Fawn. Get some wormwood for their bath. I've already cooked their evening pasta treats. Clean out their beds for the night. Didn't do it this morning. We'll get there. Anyway, that's it from us for now. Blessed be and Merry Christmas. Blinky Bum, you're just a cutie. No, it's a cutie. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. You're a cutie. Go, 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 go. Dropping your head up and down? Yeah? Because you're a cutie? Yeah? Oh, puppy. No. Snuggle bug.